So, this is for all of you about to go to some sort of secondary institution. As we all know, these prices have been going up like insanely, and there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, over the past 10, 15 years, I mean, university tuition has gone up over 900% Canada-wide, and that is ridiculous. How can we let that happen? We need to make a change, and we need to make it happen now. So, I've just been doing some research, and I found that the University of Cape Breton, their tuition has gone up 3%, and this was posted May 2nd, 2011. 3%. Now, think about that for a second. When tuition is already $5,000, tuition going up 3% of that, that's a lot of money. And it just makes me so friggin' mad that they think this is okay, that they think that kids can pay for this kind of stuff. It's insane. So right here, I got a map of how much tuition prices have been going up over Canada. So let's start with Ontario, where we're from. So let's see, the average tuition for domestic students rose by 207%. From $1,680 in 1990-1991 to $5,160 in 2006-2007. And international students see an increase of 114% from $6,500 to $14,000. Now that is just crazy. If we go over to Nova Scotia over here, who has the highest tuition rates. Tuition for students between 91 and 2006, they rose 238%, from $1,941 to $6,571. And for international students, it went up 230%, from $3,668 to over $12,000. Just those numbers alone are ridiculous. So the question is then, why do I care? Like, why am I doing this? What am I doing about this? Well, the thing is, I'm paying for my own university, and to me, seeing these numbers that I just pulled up have to come out of my pocket, and even somebody's pocket, is ridiculous. Just think about $15,000. $15,000 for 1 year of school. That's just 1 year. $15,000 every single year. It blows my mind. And they expect that families with other children and families all together can do this kind of stuff, but it doesn't happen. You've got kids who have to pay for their own university, and you got kids trying to just make the kind of money to get by and get this, and it doesn't happen like that. When tuition alone in Ontario is $5,000, that's just tuition. You got your textbooks, you've got residence if you're moving out from home. I mean, nobody wants to stay at home, really. I mean, again, $15,000 a year. Go up to any kid who has $15,000 in their bank account just ready to hand out every year. And you tell me who has that. We need post-secondary education. It's not like we can't just live without it. It's a necessity. We are the minds of tomorrow, and in order for our minds to be able to go out and do work, we have to get post-secondary education. That's just the way it is. That's how we work. And yet, we've got government officials raising the prices and making it even harder for people just to pay for university when anybody can get in. Not just anybody, but people who have the marks. A lot of them can't get in because they can't pay for it. And even with student loans, and government plans, it doesn't work, and they can't do it. So what can we do? Well, here's one thing we can do. As you can see here, I got a picture of Stephen Harper. This is actually a page on the Canadian government website to actually contact Stephen Harper. His phone number is put up here, his fax number, his email, his website, everything is put up here. His information is all here. So, what can we do? Well, we can contact our MPs and contact. But is that really enough? Is that really enough to call this number that they conveniently put here for you? To call Stephen Harper himself and tell him that you've had enough of these ridiculously priced tuition? I don't think that's enough. So, here's what I propose. I'm logging onto Facebook right now to start something. Now, you ever gotten a letter in the mail and you've just been really, really annoyed by that letter in the mail? Well, how about that letter in the mail thousands of times over? Thousands of times over. My idea is this. Let's send Stephen Harper a letter. Now, not an email, not a call, but a letter. Every single person sending the exact same letter, switching up the names and changing your signature so it is unique in some sort of way. Send him the exact same letter on the exact same day so that he has to read at least one of them and see at least all of them come to him at once for the exact same thing. I think that sends a clear message to him. A clear message that we want change, and the only way we are gonna get change is if we make it. We, the teens, we, the adults of tomorrow, we, the ones who will one day lead this country and lead the world in the generation and in the workplace. We need this, and if we cannot do this, there is nothing for us to have tomorrow. There is nothing for those people who could have had something. So, why not? Why not do this? So there it is. Make change to Canada's tuition increases. The group's up on Facebook now, and I'm about to edit it. I just made it 2 seconds ago. So, what will this group do? What will we do? Well, join the group. I'm gonna add on the message that this video has been posting, showing that our tuition has been increasing and only we, the students, can do something about it. Join this group if you really, really care about what tuition prices mean to you and to your friends and to your children, upcoming children, and to the children you have now if you're an adult with children. Join this group and make a change.